Let's get you an update now on President Xi's visit to Egypt. I'm joined live from Cairo by CCTV's Lindy Mtungana. Lindy, first off, what's the latest on the visit? What can you tell us?
Well, of course, Penina, it has been a really colorful start to the day with a wonderful welcoming ceremony at the Al-Sisi Palace here in Cairo. That, of course, being Egypt's presidential palace. President Xi Jinping of China was welcomed with a horse guard entrance basically into the palace and greeted by a military parade, a military band, as well as a sea of red flags in honor of the Chinese president's visit. Now, as you mentioned, a signing ceremony, of course, was the big, well, first of all, there were meetings this morning between the two heads of states in which those agreements and deals, at least about a dozen or so, came under discussion. And of course, those concluded in a signing agreement. A press conference follows, of course, in which we'll find out more details about those specific agreements.
Yeah, let's talk about those deals, Lindy, including that whopping $1 billion loan to the Central Bank of Egypt. What more can you tell us about those deals?
Well, that $1 billion loan, as you say, coming from China to Egypt's central bank, and that, of course, to boost foreign reserves in this country. But that really is the tip of the iceberg. When it comes to deals in areas like energy, infrastructure, travel, tourism, electricity, it seems that the deals that will be signed between China and Egypt will amount to anything between $10 to $15 billion. Others have mentioned figures up to about $33 billion, but that, I've been told, really suggests that refers rather to memorandums of understanding. So there will be some time before those numbers are reached. But really, as far as this state visit is concerned, we're looking at deals in the region of between $10 and $15 billion.
Lindy, run us through the schedule for today.
Well, it is a very busy day. It is a two-day state visit, but it seems a lot of the action has been scheduled to take place today. Now, following the meetings at the presidential palace, we understand that President Xi Jinping will actually visit Egypt's parliament. This is a very significant move on his part. Of course, you recall that Egypt elected parliament only at the end of last year, and it was the first parliamentary election since the ousting of former President Mohamed Morsi in 2012. So this is the first visit of a foreign head of state to Egypt's parliament, and essentially from China's side, from Xi Jinping, it is an expression of confidence in Egypt's new government. Following that, President Xi Jinping will meet with the Arab League. First of all, he'll meet with the Speaker of the Arab League, Ali Abdel-Fattah, and then after that he will deliver a speech there. And that not only, of course, an address to the people in the room, but to the entire Arab nation. A very important step on his part, showing that China wants to get involved and engage with issues pertaining to challenges being faced by the Middle East and to the Arab nations around peace and development and mutual cooperation. And of course, as you mentioned a bit earlier, the day ends with President Xi going to Luxor. That is the ancient town of monuments and temples and tombs here in the south of, or just south of Cairo. And there he'll be traveling there, of course, with the Egyptian president to enjoy a cultural feast for the eyes. They will be celebrating not only 60 years of friendship and diplomatic relations, but also looking forward to 2016 being the China-Egypt Cultural Year. And that, of course, by the end of the night, that will bring this two-day visit to an end.
All right, Lindy Mtungana live for us there in Cairo. Many thanks, Lindy.